Good morning, Love Tribe. How are we today? I'm telling you, these energies have been intense, have they not? I normally do not watch the TV. I don't look at the news. I don't follow the 3D matrix. I just don't. However, I am an empath, and a lot of this has come crashing into my reality. And quite frankly, I don't like it. But I do feel called. Today, by the way, is our twin flame reading, an energy check-in. And I haven't felt really comfortable doing twin flame readings for the last couple of months. I mean, I do a brief check-in on our live feed, but I've just been guided by Spirit to kind of sit back and allow things to unfold, you know. Energy between the twins has been stagnant at best for most of us. Not all of us. But I feel that changing for some of us. For others, I feel like there's still more waiting. Unfortunately, I do feel it. But we're going to get into the reading here in a minute. I know for a fact that those of you who resonate with being twin flames or sacred soulmates, I know you're light workers. I know you're ancient souls. Probably some of the most ancient, right? Firstborn children of the God source energy. The very beginning, when 1 became 2 and 2 became 4 and 4 became 6, etc. And so we are here to initiate change, and we are here to hold space we're seed planters. We're seed planters. There's so many of us that are getting riled up over this injustice in the White House, and injustice because of COVID, and, you know, small businesses being squeezed out. There's so much darkness going on behind the scene, guys. Please try not to swallow a red pill or a blue pill. It is so tempting to choose sides, but I'm telling you, both sides are members of an elite club that none of us belong to. And so we have our own unique club, and that is the Club of Light. That is the Club of God source energy. It is the highest and best energy. It is the only energy, quite frankly, that really is going to be the determining factor. So if you're going to side with anything, please side with the light. And if you don't feel called to side with the light, then just know that you're creating a vibration that you're going to have to experience. I just want to give you all faith and know that deep down in my heart and soul, I know that we are creating a better future, and that we're in the eye of a storm, and sometimes that's a very uncomfortable place to be, but sometimes it's the safest place to be. Let the chaos be that which is swirling around the outside, and be in that calm, centered state, and just pray, hold space, plant seeds. It's not going to be long before everything crumbles, and we are going to be the future. We are going to be creating heaven on earth. And so we're going to have to be those innovators. We're going to have to, you know, what gifts and talents do you have, and how can you bring it to change everything? It's necessary. So thank you for listening to my little spiel. I want you all to be in love, to be in faith, you know. Try not to get angry. Try not to get triggered. Remember, triggers are blessings, and if you're triggered, then there's more work to do in your shadow. Triggers are fear response, trauma response. And so It's just an opportunity to take a longer, bigger, steadier look at why are we afraid. And then just like the Indians did, put it in a burden basket, lay it down at the feet of the Creator and just say, I will change what I can. And I will do a damn good job at it. But that I cannot change, I offer up to you and have faith and a vision of something better replacing it. All right, let's get to this reading. I'm telling you guys, I want good energy, but I don't know what we're going to get. I sat and drank coffee this morning for a while before sitting down at the table. And the reason why is because I never know what to expect. And I'm on this journey with you. Me and my twin flame are in separation. The communication is a trickle at best. And as most of you know, the masculines are going through a huge, huge karmic balancing right now. And as much as I love my twin, I just don't want to be in the thick of that. I don't want to be sucked into that. I want to give him the space he needs to choose for himself, his own happiness. What does he want? And why does he keep settling for less? And I don't want to influence that, you know. A lot of times when he reaches out to me, I reach back and I give him words of wisdom and of upliftment. And sometimes I just feel like I'm trying somehow to fix him. And I don't think that's fair. I really don't. Because when he was the teacher, when we first awakened to this journey, or when I did at least, he was my teacher. And the funny thing is we barely talked, you know. It's like he was just a presence in my life that stirred up that shit pot of all those old belief systems, all that negativity, all that self-loathing and unworthiness and unhappiness and blah, 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 blah. And he was my teacher, and I don't even know how that happened. I don't understand how the twin flame energy really catalyzes us into that change mode. But I'm telling you, just having him in my energy changed my entire trajectory, my entire life. I don't look the same, walk the same, talk the same, eat the same, think the same, love the same. And quite frankly, he did very little in the 3D reality to create that other than trigger me. But what I think is happening is I think now they're the ones being triggered. I think we are now their lesson, their teacher. And so we don't know what the universe is whispering in their ear. So let's take a look, okay? By the way, guys, thank you for all the interaction with the new videos I've been placing on the channel. I have to admit, I have my good days and my bad days. I have days when I'm so energetic, so ready, so ripe to do these readings. And then I have days where I sit and I ponder and I think, do I really have the energy to do it today? But the truth is that when I sit down at the table and I get into the readings and I get into the energy, when I am done, I feel like my battery has been recharged instead of depleted. And when I see the comments that you guys leave me and the emails that I get and the messages on Facebook, you know, I know that knowing you and you knowing me is changing our lives, and I am so grateful for you. So thank you for being my network and my soul tribe. All right. Let's get into this. Enough talk. I'm procrastinating. Can you tell? All right, Spirit. Let's take a look at the masculine. Okay, actually, I think I'll go back. We'll just revert. How's that? Back to the, let's do the bridge. Let's do the bridge to union. Let's see what the bridge is looking like these days. We haven't done this spread in a long time. So instead of looking at my bed head, I do these readings very early in the morning because I only have a 2.5 hour window to get them done. And so if you want me pretty, it ain't happening. So I'm going to bring you down to the reading. Let's just take a look. We're going to do the bridge. Let me move this back a little. Give us some space. All right, Spirit says burn a little sage. I'm going to do that because I forgot to before I started the video. All right, Spirit, we want clear, concise messages, divine masculine. All right, and divine feminine. Head, heart, home life, and inspired action. Masculine, feminine. Heart space, masculine, feminine. Home life, masculine, feminine. Inspired action, masculine, feminine. And bottom of the deck is the mutual energies. Let's see. What do I want to use for the bridge? Let's take a card. What deck do I want to use? Oh, let's use the Twin Flame deck. How's that? Oops, haha, that one wants to come out. I'm going to put that in the mutual energy. Okay, so I want to build the bridge here. All right, masculine coming toward feminine, and feminine coming toward masculine, and the shared energy. And then we'll do oracles and love messages at the end, guys. All right, so in the masculine's headspace, we have, oh, the Eight of Cups. All right, so this is an emotional withdrawal, guys. This is walking away. This is taking a break. Could be, you know, because some of them are in karmic relationships, so it could be walking away from their karmic, which is what we all hope for, right? Or it could be taking a step back or walking away from the feminine. We will get clarifiers. Let's take a look at the feminine's headspace. Look at that. You guys are rocking it. The feminines are really, really... I'm telling you, I do talk to a lot of divine feminines, and we have done so much growing, so much learning, so much energy work. And we have our masculines to thank for that, despite the fact that some of us, you know, kind of get a little tifty with them, right? It's been an exhausting journey, but you guys are showing up as the Empress. You believe in your headspace, you know that you're a divine feminine, and you have really stepped into your power, and now you're thinking like a divine feminine. So what is the heart space for the masculine? So your masculine is really missing you. They're not feeling good enough. They're not feeling connected. Why am I hearing connected? They feel like you are far away from them. They're wondering how they can bridge the gap. Look at that. Just look at the imagery. Sorry for the glare. But this is like, even though it's a feminine in the picture, this could be them, if we're going to go gender bender, who cares, right? Avatars don't matter. But the energy is one person's here in this home and one person's here, and there's all this emotion, this, river, creek, stream, whatever, in between them. The good news is the mountains are in the background, right? I feel like the biggest hurdles have already been crossed. But this masculine, or at least the masculines that I am, I'm going to put these like this so I keep messing them up. So at least the masculines I'm tapping into today, they're feeling lonely. 5 of Pentacles, they're not feeling good enough. They feel left out in the cold. They could be struggling financially, but I feel like it's more about self-worth. And I remember so vividly how I felt sitting up in that little reading room back when I began the channel, when I had my shoulder surgery and I was going through the dark night of the soul and just beginning to open my new gifts of channeling direct messages from spirit. I was doing automatic writing, and it was crazy, guys. It was like I was on a LSD trip, and I don't do drugs. I mean, I ate a few gummies in my life, smoked a little weed, but I haven't done that in a long time here. But honestly, I felt like I was on a LSD trip. Like spirit was so heavy upon my consciousness that I just was constantly in the etheric, getting download after download and being divinely led and guided. And I felt lonely. I felt unworthy. I felt broken. And I also was in the process of being shown that I needed to leave my ex-husband. And so that could be an energy happening here. We're going to take a look at that 8 of Cups after a few minutes here. All right, and the feminines, oh, look at you guys, rock so freaking much, man. I'm so proud of my DMs, or DFs. I'm proud of both of them, But I mean, look at this. In your heart space, Hierophant, you have leveled up. You are now becoming teachers, right? For me as a reader, the Hierophant is that level of spirituality where, you once were the initiate, and then you became the student, and then you worked on becoming the adept, and now you're moving into the teacher role, right? But the Hierophant is a go-between spirit and the 3D reality. Some of you guys are healers, you're teachers, you're leaders, you're seed planters, you're way showers, and you're stepping into your mission. And you are so tapped into the spirit realm for guidance, whether it's, through your own intuition or through synchronicities and numbers. But in your heart space, you recognize the story. You get it. You really understand that this is a journey. It's beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy. And now, we're kind of the teachers. We're teaching the masculines. They taught us, didn't they? Quite a bit with their energy. And a lot of it was pretty painful. So in our heart space, we're following our guidance. And we're staying true to our path. And we're teaching others. A lot of you guys are really teaching others. Whether it's through example, whether it's through blogs or social media or word of mouth, or some of you are writing books and and opening YouTube channels and taking classes on energy work or Reiki, or, you know, there's so many modalities out there, and each and every one of you are meant to fill shoes in that area, because we are going to be the new innovators. But in your heart, you get it. By the way, we have 2 5s. 5s are change. All right, so what is going on in the masculine's home? Holy shit. I'm so tired of this card, quite frankly. But the masculines know that they have to make a choice, and they're still, at least the ones I'm tapping into, they're really, really being hard-headed. Look at that. They've got this helmet on their head, and Spirit is right there at the crown, trying to open that third eye. You know, the third eye is opening, by the way. I'm hearing Spirit say it's opening whether they like it or not. They can put as many helmets on their head as they want to, but look at that. The third eye is opening whether they want it or not. This is stubborn but humble energy. I mean, this person has their head bowed. They're feeling a little broken, defeated, lost, feeling alone, refusing to see. Okay, but that's in their home life. That's not toward you guys, okay? That's not toward the feminine. Some of them are in karmic situations in their home life where they need to make a choice. They need to see. They need to choose. And the energy I'm tapping into today looks like they're still having a hard time making that decision. What's going on in the feminine's home life? Look at that flow. Oh my God, you guys have all major arcanas. And you saw me shuffle. You saw me lay out the cards. I did not cherry pick them. But the feminines are in their power. They're seated in that Empress energy. They are allowing the divine flow. This is also the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is to me a karmic wheel. And you guys have cleared so much karma that wheel now is turning for you. In your home, in your business, in your heart space, in your all areas and aspects of your life. You guys are in flow. That is beautiful energy. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that because I'm pretty sure you get it. All right, inspired action. What is the masculine's inspired action? Is the Star card. Bada bada bing. So healing, breaking chains, breaking bonds, opening their heart chakra, launching out of this. Look at that. Launching themselves. No more helmet, heart space lighting up. This energy just flowing into their being. Chains are breaking. It's a number 17, which also breaks down to an 8. So we have 2 8s on the masculine side. What is the inspired action from the feminine? Oh my God. Look at every single card. Major arcana. Tell me we're not being badass right now about clearing our karma, being in flow state, seated in the throne of the Empress energy, loving, nurturing, giving, teaching, planting seeds, planting and setting intentions. And why? Because we are divinely guided. We no longer look to external sources to guide us. We go within, and we have learned to trust that divine voice, that one that comes from deep inside of us. Wow. All right, so I'm going to get some clarifiers on these. This deck does have reversals, and I'm going to use them. We're going to take a look, because if we're going to clarify, let's just do it right. I got to keep an eye on the time, because I procrastinated this morning. Twin flame stuff exhausts me these days. Only when I focus on it. When I don't focus on it, I'm in flow too. I just, you know, it is what it is. I can only change what I can change, and what I can't change, I just got to leave to the divine, and it's hopefully working. All right, Spirit. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Tell me about this Eight of Cups for the masculines. Thought process. Who is he walking away from? Give me some clarity on the Eight of Cups. Oh, look at that. The Three of Swords in reverse. I got to listen to Spirit on whether this is in the upright or the reverse, because it came out sideways. So we have the Knight of Wands. You know what I feel? I'm going to put that in the upright. Actually, no, I'm going to put that right in the sideways, just like it came out. Because I think that, I think they're thinking about walking away from a karmic situation, from something very painful, from something that's not going on, you know, right in their life. And that Knight of Wands is possibly, for some of them, walking away from unstable energy, right? The Knight of Wands is very passionate, but just like a torch that, or a match, let's use a match. Just like a match that burns really bright when you first strike it, eventually it doesn't burn for long and it burns out. And I think that this masculine is recognizing that those are old patterns that need to be healed, need to be cleared out. If he wants to heal this Three of Swords energy, this, you know, for some of you, third-party situation. For others of you, it's just a lot of heartbreak, right? A lot of old lessons, a lot of pain in the past. Some of it of their own making, Spirit's telling me with that Knight of Wands. You know, everybody's situation is different. But a lot of masculines have patterns, cycles that need to be broken. And another message I'm getting from the Knight of Wands in the sideways position is wanting to come forward and thinking about how to do it better than they did before. Breaking this pattern of the Three of Swords, right? It's in the reverse. Healing the heart. Fixing the third-party situations. All right. Let's clarify. I don't think I need to clarify the feminine side. I really don't. This is so clear. I mean, it's all majors. I might take a look at this Hermit for inspired action, but the rest of this feels really good, and I don't want to mess with good energy. But we're going to take a look at the masculine. You know, he's struggling a little bit over here, and I feel like you guys are in flow. So let's take a look at the Five of Cups on the Five of Pentacles, I'm sorry, on the masculine side. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles on the masculine side? I'm having a hard time with these cards here. There we go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Did you see that? Did you see the way it landed? Clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles, guys. Holy crap. Let's do that again. Ooh, with Justice in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so in his heart space, he's really in low vibration. I mean, with the Justice card in reverse, for those of you who resonate with your masculine being in a third-party situation, possibly married or having financial, what's the word I'm looking for? Being intertwined financially with another person, whether they're married or living together or bought a home together, have children together, somehow, some way, because Pentacles is, you know, solid. It's the 3D experience. It's things that are real. That Justice card could be the inability to finalize a judgment in a divorce situation or a separation. wanting this new beginning, but really feeling like it can't happen. Maybe because they don't have the money. Maybe because they don't want to share their assets. You know, they don't want to do the splitting of the assets. I want to get one more. He's desiring. Look at that. Two of Swords in reverse, guys. He knows he needs to make a decision. He knows he needs to make a decision. With the Four of Swords. And the Hierophant in reverse. All right, so there's a committed relationship for a lot of them. That's, I mean, the Hierophant and oh, and there's that Three of Pentacles hiding in the background too. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Pentacles with the Justice reversed, the Fool reversed, the Two of Swords reversed, Four of Swords in the upright, Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Hierophant in the reverse. This masculine's feeling lonely. He's missing his feminine. He wants to, a lot of them want a divorce. They want a new beginning, but it's not there yet, right? The energy's here. In their heart, it's what they desire. Two of Swords, they want to make up their mind. They want to make a choice. Three of Pentacles in reverse, they don't want to be there anymore. They don't want to build anymore in the situation that they're in. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this is them also. That's a, you know, for me too, it can be a marriage card. It could be commitment, institutions, with that, this could be legalities. This could be, you know, getting a lawyer or whatever. I don't see that they've done the action. I don't see any action on their part. I just see desire. Desire to have an ending. Desire to free themselves. Desire to heal this situation. All right, what is this Two of Swords, Spirit? Why is the Two of Swords here? Give me a couple more on the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what we've got. I'm going to try really hard to keep them in the positions they came out in. All right, so this is in the upright. I believe this is meant to be the reversed. This is meant to be the reversed. This is, oh, there's a couple there. This one came out next. That is in the reverse. And these two are in the upright. Oh, okay. So, in the home life, Two of Swords, needing to make a choice because Queen of Wands. They have passion and desire. Now remember, you know, gender doesn't matter. But they desire, they want their feminine. I really feel like that's your energy. They see you as this Queen of Wands, this beautiful queen, right? Who's highly intuitive and inspired. You guys don't just think of your actions, you put them in motion. And they want to be, I'm hearing, they want to make a choice. They want to be like that. They want that energy. They see you doing it and they want to do it too. And in the home life, Four of Cups in reverse, okay? Well, the Four of Cups in the upright is a missed opportunity. It's, you know, the universe trying to hand you that fourth cup and you saying no thank you. So in his home environment, I feel like he's absolutely considering taking that fourth cup. Because next I've got the Eight of Cups, but it's in the reverse, guys. It's like with the Four of Cups, it's like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? But he's wanting to walk away, but he's not doing it. It's not happening in the moment. Then we have the Moon card in reverse, okay? This is good news. This means that he's getting clarity. He's He's not confused. He's kind of beginning to see the light, right? The moon, when the moon card's in the upright, that can be, you know, trying to find your way and feeling a little bit like you're floundering, like you can't see the future, you don't know, refusing to see, right? In the reversal, I feel like it's a desire to change that. Because remember, guys, I'm not seeing action. I'm seeing a desire for action, but I'm seeing stagnancy. In the home life, he wants to walk away, but he's not. He wants to walk toward the Six of Cups. And also for some of them, this person that they're with or situation, because it's not always a person. It's not. I'm reading it that way only because that's the energy I'm picking up on. But honestly, you know, sometimes it's family, it's children, it's commitments to your job, where you live. Some of them need to move from where they're at to be closer to their feminine. So you're going to have to put it into its perspective in your own storyline. But what I'm seeing here is in the home situation, there's a desire, a temptation. Stop it. Sorry, my kitty's over there clawing at the food dish. She was fed once this morning. She's going to get fat. All she wants to do is eat. So, and I know the feeling. Must be the energies. All right, so home. Two of Swords. A choice needs to be made. Action needs to be taken. An opportunity has been presented. Probably you. But they need to walk away. They need to choose their own happiness. Eight of Cups comes before the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And it's wish fulfillment toward yourself. It's not, I mean, the Ten of Cups is wish fulfillment with another, but the Nine of Cups is, I need to do this for me. I need to do this for my own happiness, my own joy, my own highest and best life. And with that Eight of Cups in reverse, the thought is there, but the action is not. This masculine or this energy, these DMs that I am tapping into, they need to choose them. They need to choose their happiness. They need to choose to walk away from what no longer brings them that wish fulfillment and move toward it. But they've been confused on how to do that. But I think they're starting to see the light. And I think, you know, this is a reminiscing card. I think they're missing you, is what I'm feeling. A lot of you, this is somebody you've known since childhood. But for some of you, and I gotta say it, I hate to say it, but I gotta say it. For some of you, the reason why this group of masculines isn't leaving this karmic situation, no matter what it is, whether it's a job, blah, 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 it's because they have commitments to a soulmate or soulmates, parents, children, brothers, sisters. It's different for everybody. But they're longing for this Six of Cups, this connection. We saw it with the Five of Pentacles twice. I feel for most of you, this is his divine feminine. This is the twins in the picture, right? It is. He's missing his other half. This was when the twins were together, playing, learning, growing. And he's thinking about that. But he's in this damn Hangman and Two of Swords energy. And I'm hearing that he's, you know, I'm hearing again that same channeled message I got. You don't know what we're whispering in their ears. You don't know how we are moving them in their lives. And if you guys have been, you know, standoffish or pulling back your energy or focusing on you because it looks like you are, that also could be the catalyst for them. Remember when they ghost us and when they triggered us, you know, they said things or did things and and it triggered us in our trauma wounds. I'm beginning to wonder, how many times did they do that intentionally? And maybe they didn't at all. Maybe it was just them following their higher guidance, and we were triggered because we needed to be. Because I don't think I'm doing anything intentionally or with intent to trigger my masculine, but I feel the energy around it. I have had a little communication, not much, but I do feel the energy around. I shared a meme, and it was innocent. I mean, it was just, I thought, a good way to start the new year. But for the first time in like 6 years, he didn't reach out for New Year's. He didn't, I wished him a happy New Year, sent him a meme, and he read it. I saw that he read it, but he never responded until yesterday, and I think I triggered him. And so I think that I'm wondering if maybe back in the day when we first were on the journey, when we first awakened, and everybody's on different levels of this. Some of you are just now awakening. But for us that have been on this journey for a while now, I'm wondering how many times we, were triggered by them when they did something very innocent and didn't mean to trigger us at all, but we took it a certain way because of our trauma wounds. So, if they're triggered, let them be triggered, because look at all the growth that we did, So here is Spirit with this pentacle in its mouth, hanging right over top of this masculine, who is gaining enlightenment, thinking, looking at new perspectives, wondering, what to do. And here's the pentacle. That's the new beginning. That's Spirit's way of saying, you have an opportunity. There's an opportunity coming for you to manifest this into the physical, to have that seed, to plant it. It's like that crow is saying, come down out of that tree, take this seed and go plant the damn thing, right? That's when the healing's going to begin. So let's take a look at the inspired action for the masculine. What is their inspired action, Spirit? What is their next inspired action? What is their next inspired action? Okay, hold on. Coming out weird. What is the next inspired action? I want one more. Spirit says, you do, huh? There it is. All right. So, guys, let's take a look at the energy. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. This, there's healing. I'm telling you. The ones I'm tapping into, this healing has to happen. The Star card, by the way, comes after the Tower. And I've been told, I've been shown that the masculines are all going through Tower. So, we have the Hermit. That's good news. It's in the upright. Still stagnant energy, with the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Cups in reverse. But we've got the Hermit in the upright. Ooh, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is progress. So they've moved from stinking thinking, stress, worry, anxiety, into practical thinking, into listening to higher guidance, listening. They're going within, guys. Hanged Man to the Hermit. That's profoundly spiritual advisement. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm just hearing that there's I really don't want to gear my readings toward just those who are in karmic relationships. But with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, there's 2 nines here. This group that I am channeling for is at the end of a cycle. With that 10 of Wands, that is the release of those burdens. This cycle is going to come to an end, guys. This masculine is tired of juggling. No, I don't see any physical action. I don't, but there's a whole hell of a lot of spiritual action going on here. That Page of Cups, you know, they want to communicate. They want to be authentic, is what I'm hearing. They really want to speak their truth, but they're not doing it. And why aren't they doing it? Because they're not single. For some of them, they just aren't. And for others, like I said, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be, you know, they have responsibilities. They've got children in the home, or they've got parents to take care of. Or they're not financially stable. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But for the majority of you, I really feel like this is a karmic in their life that they need to separate from. But they feel stuck. This is not really being stuck. This is overthinking, over-processing, not being able to see the future. But they could untangle themselves, and we know they could cut themselves down from the tree. They could break free from the Eight of Swords. They could take that walk along the seashore toward their Nine of Cups, toward their own self-fulfillment and happiness. There's a desire to choose here, to no longer juggle 2 different energies, the never-ending story. So they are being inspired, but they're not taking action yet, guys. And I wish I could give you more. I really do. But I'm not guided to. I'm just not. Oh, look at that. So we've got the Eight. And just so you know, in the mutual energy in the bridge here is this Ace of Pentacles. Underneath this 10 of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. I don't want to go that deep, but I'm seeing a story here around self-worth. This group of masculines are learning a lesson right now, being taught a lesson by their karmic in self-worth, and learning to choose their own happiness, learning to choose their own happiness. Them, not you. You might be their happiness. You might be that 9 of Cups, that 10 of Cups. But it has to happen with them first. I see the procession under the deck. The energy is there. There's a completion of a cycle that needs to happen with the 10 of Wands. There's a new seed coming in the future. This is equal reciprocity with the 6 of Pentacles. This is, you know, wanting to give as much as they've been taking. And then we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Swords in reverse to the Ace of Cups. They have to choose their own happiness. They can't come forward just to choose you, because that's codependency. They need to choose themselves, that inner union. I choose me. I choose my happiness. I choose my future. I choose my highest and best life. And I choose to create that for myself. Going from the 2 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. There's a choice they're going to make, guys. It's coming. All right, so the mutual energy is the 3 of Pentacles. We saw it in the home life. The 3 of Pentacles was in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles is in the upright. When it comes to the 2 of you, they no longer want to invest where they're at. They want to invest with you. Under that is the King of Wands, and this is a visionary leader. By the way, they had the Queen of Wands in the home life. So I feel like the feminines have balanced their masculine and feminine energy. I feel like there is a divine, fiery new beginning wanting to happen with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. But the masculine is now the one in the feminine energy of codependency. And the feminine is in the energy of the King of Wands, becoming this visionary leader, this teacher, this spiritual presence in the world. All right, under that is the Ace of Pentacles. This is planting seeds. It's called a wise investment. And so I'm feeling this energy of, you know, instead of telling you, oh, you're coming together, things are blah, I'm feeling like right now you've chosen you and you're planting seeds for your future. And that's the first union. They are being guided to choose their happiness, their self-love, self-care, what makes them happy, and they need to invest wisely in their future. All right? It's a process, guys. So let's take a look at the masculine's energy moving toward the feminine. So in the upright, we have the Six of Cups with the Three of Swords. Now, in this deck, I don't read reversals. I read them energetically. I feel like they are desperately missing you. And they want to reunite. Look, we've got reunion. Memories and reunion. They want to heal the past. They want to move beyond the third party for some of you. We saw the Three of Swords in reverse up there. If this deck was being read in reversals, I think this would be a reversal. And we have roses here. For some of you guys, that's a sign. You know, I set my intentions a long time ago that when my masculine is ready to come forward, I want him to bring me red roses. If he brings me red roses, I know that his heart's in the right place. And if he doesn't, then there's more work there's more drama that might be coming with them showing up, right? Which is okay. I don't mind drama. We can work it out together. But if he comes with a red rose, I know that he's done a lot of work. So for some of you, roses could have significance. All right, so the feminine's inspired action is you guys have worked on self-love, but look at this. Page of Swords. I need to clarify this because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you guys, I don't know why, because this has nothing to do with the meaning of the card, but this is the visual that I'm getting. This face has its eyes closed. Sorry, guys, I should have shut this off. I'll call her back. So here the eyes are closed. Here the eyes are open. And look at the steam coming off the head. I'm going to clarify, but I feel like the bridge toward union is you guys are watching and waiting. You know your worth. Ace of Cups, self-love, love initiation. You guys are ready. Two of Cups, right? Your cup is ready is what I'm hearing. Your cup is ready. But now you're watching and waiting for them to bring their cup is what I'm hearing. Let's get some clarifiers on this. I want to give this a nice riffle shuffle, whatever you call it. Haven't used this deck in a long time. I kind of miss it. All right, can we clarify the... I want to clarify the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, please. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There you go. All right, I felt it. I felt it. Okay, so look at this shit, guys. All right, so Page of Swords came up with the Nine of Cups in reverse to the Six of Pentacles. This is you guys watching and waiting You, and in this Nine of Cups, this woman looks like she's doing divination. Just so you know, it is the Witch's Tarot, right? You guys, you've got your 10th cup right here. You're sitting in the Nine of Cups. In the reverse, though, this is not your wish fulfillment. This is, you want the 1 to the 9. You're waiting for their cup. Your true wish fulfillment, it's like you're in other areas of your life, you've already accomplished a lot when it comes to your wish fulfillment. But when it comes to union with your masculine, you're missing his cup. And you're holding out for that Six of Pentacles, the very Six of Pentacles that he's working on bringing you, by the way. On the bottom of the deck, I have the High Priestess. You guys know what you want. Some of you guys, I mean, she is she who knows. A lot of you guys aren't communicating. The High Priestess for me is she don't talk. She knows. What does she know? She knows her masculine's going to come. It's like slow and steady wins the race. I know he's taking a long time, but I also know he's coming. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. It has shown up 3 times. His side, your side, and shared together. He's holding that pentacle in his hand, and you guys know it. You feel it. All right, so let's get some love messages. All right. I still, like I said, it drives me crazy that they're this Knight of Pentacles, that they're taking so long. You know, for me personally, it's been 41 years. It's been 3 since I've discovered the twin flame journey, and it's been 6 since we have been communicating again after a 20-year separation. So that Knight of Pentacles kind of drives me a little crazy, just so you know. But I'm sure it does you too. But look at how far we've come. And we would not be where we are today if we didn't go through our tower moments, if we weren't taught by their energy what we want. And how to say no, by the way, to the things we don't want, including them. All right, so we're going to get some messages from the Messages of Love Oracle cards. What time is it, guys? Ooh, I got to hurry. We're going to kind of rush this little part here. Messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I know I gear my readings toward the Divine Feminines, and that's just because I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I have very few Divine Masculines. But for those of you who are Divine Masculines, I apologize that I gear it toward the Divine Feminines. But I've gotta talk to my audience, you know. As we grow in numbers, we will have more Divine Masculines, and I will be more neutral with my energetic readings. All right, Divine Feminine's message to the Divine Masculine. Two more, please. One more, please. One more, please. Ooh, we got 2 more. All right. Here we go. Look at bottom of the deck. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So ooh, okay. So the masculine has new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. I'm going to be honest with you. I almost want to put this over here. Take it as it resonates, guys, but I really feel like you guys, the feminines, some of you I know because I do readings for you, have manifested soulmates. Whether they're karmics, a lot of them are, or high-level soulmates that, you know, you manifested to help you get away from the entanglement of the twin flame. But I'm going to keep it on the masculine side because it does says a recommitment to love is developing. I think that's to themselves. I think they're finding new love, or they need to and will be finding self-love, a new love and recommitment to themselves is what I'm hearing. Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. And we have addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship. I've been getting that a lot lately, and I've been struggling with an addiction. Mine is food. It always has, well, it hasn't always been, but for a very long time it has been. I've cycled in and out of many addictions. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I quit smoking. I smoked pot for a long time. I haven't had that in going on 2 months now. So addictions, if we're working on ours, they are our divine mirror, and so they must be working on theirs as well. All right, so for the feminine, we have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. I think that's what you're doing right now. I think that's that flow card. I think you have released it to the universe. You've done a lot of work, a lot of up-leveling, and you're understanding. I think with that High Priestess, a lot of us just know that our masculines are going through some shit. And I don't think any of us really honestly know for sure if they're going to come toward us or if we're ever going to be together. But one thing we have learned and we do know is that we have to choose our highest and best life, and we have to focus on self-love and our own happiness. And so because of that, we're releasing this energy to divine source. Then we have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. All right, and I'm going to just put my little 2 cents in here. I manifested a soulmate, and the sex was pretty great. And so, although it's not currently in my life, I think a lot, and I do read for some of you feminines, and I do see that a lot of us chose a karmic partner or a soulmate of some sort to, I hate to say it, but to change our focus, to give us somebody or something else to focus on. But it, when we do that, we're still seeking validation externally. We're still seeking somebody external to us to try to bring us happiness, right? So then we have the interference card. An external party is intruding on this relationship. It's on the feminine side, okay? Yes, your masculine may have a third-party situation, but I'm feeling some of you feminines do too. And it might be strictly sexual in nature, okay? No judgment here, but it is showing up on your side. Why? Because you've kind of released your masculine to the universe, saying, you know what? If and when he comes forward, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'm choosing my highest and best life, and I have needs, okay? Then we have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. That's truth, right? I made this deck, guys. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I did try. I made one like this a long time ago, and it got destroyed from too much shuffling. So, too many. All right. I'm going to spread these out, or attempt to. See, nothing spreads out on this table. Let's just dig into the pile. Masculine's messages to the feminine. I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Messages to the from the feminine to the masculine. 1, 2, and 3. We have masculine to the feminine. I know this is hard to hear, but I just can't. So he's still struggling to choose. We have, of course, I love you. It's me. I'm struggling to love. but I am working on it. I told you I feel self-love needs to happen. He needs to choose him. It says, of course I love you. It's me I'm struggling to love, but I am working on it. And then we have, let's make this a real thing. Ready to commit. So that could be future energy, by the way. But it is on his mind. It is a communication he wants to bring to you. So on the feminine side, it says, you're the sneaky bastard that broke my heart. I deserve so much more. Then we have, I dream of you in my arms again. And we have, your neediness can be a bit of a turnoff. Can you dial it back a bit? I think that's your feelings about yourself. I think that that's what you tell yourself. Your neediness can be a bit of a turnoff. Dial it back a bit. Let's get, what time is it? I really got to hurry, but I wanted to do this. Oh, it's 11:11. Holy shit. All right, guys, I got to leave in 4 minutes. Let's just get one card for the masculine, one card for the feminine, and I'm going to put the bottom in the middle. All right, masculine. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I think this is what they're going through right now. They are healing. Remember in the beginning, for those of you who have been on this journey for a while, remember how we resented our masculine for so many things, What if we trigger them in resentments too, and they're now going through that energy? We have on the feminine side, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. There's that flow, that release, this dialing it back a bit. Feminines have really kind of given it over to the universe. Bottom of the deck, we have, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. All right, guys, that's your twin flame energy check-in. I love you. Focus on you. Choose you. If you're a masculine, you're struggling with self-love, self-acceptance, choosing your own happiness, making choices and decisions in your life that are going to bring you what you want, learning to say no to what you don't want. We've been there, done that, a lot of us. And so I kind of feel like tag, you're it. For the divine feminines, I am so proud of you. You are sitting in your throne of the Empress. You're loving and nurturing with healthy boundaries, embodying all four queens. You've learned to release and let go. Some of you have manifested a new relationship. It kind of seems like it's just fulfilling a basic need. It can become an interference in the future, but that's a lesson you're going to have to learn on your own, and you will be divinely guided for when it is time to release that. All right, I love you. Namaste. See you on the flip side.